God shining with king in the stars. The first wave's magic sending meme coins to Mars. Sheriff TEDx on his exploring new lands. Crypto in his heart with maps in his head. Papa Davis and Nathan got LPs on lock. With the Mo in the mix, space BpDAI's bound to light up the dark. BpDAI, go into Adora. BpDAI, go into Adora. Tell your cat and dad and your mom and your boss. BpDAI, go into Adora.
Hell, I feel good. It's a fucking bull run. I felt good. All right, I'm not gonna do that anymore. You guys feel good? It's a fucking bull run. Let's fucking go. All right, hang on. I got the whole team here. Not the whole team, but I got a lot of it. But before I pull up this team member, let me give you his video. Are you ready?
Yep, that's the stallion that's been stealing all our women in the neighborhood, Sheriff. Goes around with his shoulders back and his chest out like he's one of the counselors of LP or something. Some say he's enlightened. Others say, bring back our ladies' man.
Bring back our ladies'
Wow.
man. He's so hot. He broke the camera.
Oh, I love that. I'm just like,
camera's
seeing Jesus the whole time in that video. I'm like,
Are you staying perpetually in the dark for us, or are you gonna lift the veil?
am I in the dark?
Yeah. You got your camera on. You got the. No, you're just gonna stay in the dark.
No,
Okay,
I'm saying it's the Council of LP. It does look good, right? Because I didn't see the intro video. I hope everybody saw it. Maybe it's just me. If we're okay, we're okay.
Looks good. I mean, maybe reset your internet.
I don't want to.
Who knows? What the hell? All right. Next up, you ready? We got
Let's go.
Gotta find this video.
We're doing audience.
TFC stands for the Fitzgerald Company. Load up 10,000 X straight to infinity. TFC stands for the Fitzgerald Company. Captain Tim has no conspiracy.
All right, that's awesome. We got Captain.
Get a fucking bag.
It's fresh off the cover from the PULSECHAIN conference today.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, sir. You did a killer job. I watched as much of it as I could. I saw your whole segment, and then when everyone else came on, I was like, I don't have time for this shit.
I even got a bonus segment on there today.
Oh, you came on the second time?
Well, the first time I was on is because RG3 didn't show up. So I just said, hey, Max, I'll just talk with you and we can just take up space for a while. So I got to talk twice and then before the debate. And so, yeah, I made 3 appearances today.
Hey, it's good to be prepared.
Yep.
All right, I got 2 more people here. I got 3 more people here. I don't have videos for everybody, but we're going to bring them up here. I'm working on the videos. All right, those are our first 2. Sheriff Ted.
Gentlemen,
Ready? Hey.
Tim, I'm digging the background, brother.
Thank you.
And good job today. I didn't get a chance to watch, but I did see a couple little clips of it before I jumped on, so I at least had an idea of what you're up to, and obviously it's greatness.
Yeah, things are going really well. Very, very good.
We're
Awesome.
going to get all into that. We're going to have him do a breakdown on the PulseX conference today.
Cool.
And next up, we got one of the Alpha Kings himself. He's discovered quite a few things. I like to call him the Alien King. It's the goo. How are you, sir?
Yo, good morning, baby. Happy new Bitcoin all-time high. Let's go.
I can barely hear you, sir. Can you?
Yeah, your voice is totally muffled, man.
Oh, yeah, you can hear me.
Yeah, it sounds like you're underwater.
Yeah.
Rug'em.
Maybe reconnect and come
Yeah.
back on and see if we'll maybe.
We still love you, Goo, but
He's gonna figure it out.
the man
I might be able to change his mic.
Nathan, where's your picture, bro?
Hey, you know what? I actually have mic control, so I might be able to jack it up, or speaker control. They did a little addition. All right, come on. I'm wasting time here. All right, who's gonna fix his mic? The man of the hour, though. The absolute man of the hour, the man of the month. This is our Alpha King. You know who he is. He's fresh from the ice wall. Give it up. The man. Every time. Don't do that.
Surprise, surprise, motherfuckers. I'm back at this shit. Let's fucking go. Here's the deal, guys. I travel up north. I got in the faces of porcupines. I saw mooses. And I saw a bear. You know what I told that bear? I said, fuck you. It's a bull market. I'm going to whoop your ass. And it ran away because that's just how I roll. I even was in a town and there was a fire up north and it cut out the electricity. And I said, I got to make it back for this bull run because there's one coin out there that I'm betting big. And I got a lot of plays. Don't get me wrong. We got plays on PULSECHAIN. We got plays on base. But there's one coin that's going to flip Pepe. That's going to flip Shiba Inu. That's going to flip XRP. And you know what? Fuck it. We're going to flip SPX. Fuck you, Murad. Ye 2-1 Billy, baby. Let's fucking go. And I also want to say, Goo God's in the cut. He's the Alien King. He's been absolutely crushing a PULSECHAIN. He's got plays on tops of plays on tops of plays. He's the man, the myth, the legend. He's another alpha caller. The mic doesn't work because all he does is spit fire. Shout out to the homies. Shout out to Nathan, Tim, TEDx, and one of my really good friends, the Mo. We got another awesome live stream. So do me a favor. Follow every single one of these guys. If you got a favorite coin, throw it down in the chat. If it's a good coin, we'll talk about it. If it's a trash coin, we'll say it's ass. And do me a favor, follow me at the verse and share this live stream out because we got absolute bangers. Bring that energy. Let's get some coins in. Let's get the alpha. No bullshit. All
fucking day.
I fucked it up. But
Broken.
press down on the fucking gas pedal. Let's get fucking going. Sorry. I fucked it up.
Let's fucking go. It's okay, man. You're fresh back from the ice wall. I mean, you know, it's going to change you a little bit. I understand.
Wow.
How was it,
Yo,
man?
can y'all hear me now?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yay!
Oh.
That's your reaction. That'll tell you. What's
Yo,
up,
I had
Joe?
my shit set up the wrong way. Let's go. Yo, Bitcoin new all-time high. Let's fucking go.
Now he's like 10 times loud.
Now he's like, this is my stream. It's fucking time. Let's go. Oh, Lord.
Nah, I just got the mic close.
Sorry, every time I
So
hear-
everyone's feeling great.
dude, I swear to God, every time I hear "Let's fucking go," just out at the grocery store or whatever, I turn around, I was like, "Yo, is that Goo God?" Like he's got that shit imprinted in my brain, dude. It's like a little turn on switch.
Yo, we got to trademark that shit, bro. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Fucking love it. How many people did you talk to crypto about at the top of the world? Did you tell
Actually
any
not
Eskimos?
not many. But when I tried to go find the love of my life at the bar, I told her I'd trade shit coins and pixelated images of dinosaurs for a living. And then I asked her to ruin my life and steal my keys, and it didn't really work out. But it is what it is.
Oh my Lord.
What a
Oh my
player.
Lord.
What a player.
All right. I'll tell you what.
Let's go.
Last time you were here, let me just do a little quick, make sure I don't have.
Bro, so you good.
Okay. Last time you were here, before you left, you made a bold prediction. You said that something was going to start when you came back, and I don't know about you, but
I think it started.
it's feeling pretty spicy around here. I don't know about you guys.
I told you guys, when I get back, altcoin season starts. Bitcoin at all-time high. Everybody's dumping into ETH. They're grabbing all those coins and stuff. Altcoin season begins when I return from the ice wall. It is what it is. And you know, the main reason that kickstarted this, it wasn't Sharplink buying Ethereum. It wasn't Michael Saylor putting in more buys on Bitcoin. And it wasn't necessarily, you know, Richard Hart continuing to show his product. It was me telling that bear, fuck you in Alaska. That's why it started.
That's what I'm talking about.
Did you really see a bear up there?
Yeah, he kind of ran away. But I still said, fuck you.
Okay.
I don't like bears.
Got
But
it.
hey, like I said, guys, you know, this is the time to ball out. This is the time to shine. This is also the time to view this live stream because We always got short-term plays. We got long-term plays. We'll tell you if it's long-term. We'll tell you if it's a short-term. But this is the time where you're going to see projects launch, go from like 100K to 50 million. And then you're going to see the projects you held for like 2 to 3 years, the PTGC, the TFCs, the Kings. Those are the ones that are going to really, really ball out. So now's the time to lock in. Don't need to be drinking. Don't need to be chasing girls. You got a girlfriend, break up with her. You get a hotter one when you're richer. It just is what it is. So,
hey, what are the 3 L's you're not
All
supposed
right.
to mess with? And now is the time, especially liquors, ladies, and leverage. Let's
yes,
fucking
sir.
go. Don't
Shout out
touch
to
them.
Richard.
Oh man, I could come up with so many other L's.
All right, well,
I don't know. I can
4 L's
argue
is-
that. I think now's a good time to play with leverage, bro.
Everybody likes
well,
leverage.
hey, leverage is for some people. I would say for most, it is not. Most of you fucking, stay out of that shit. Run away far for the hills. But hey, some people we call kings for a reason. This fucking guy right here. I don't know which way I'm pointing. Why do I never point the right way? Ever. Never know my camera is. Tim, tell us about the PulseX conference before we start interrogating Chris about the ice wall.
It was enjoyable. The only panel that I was on where I spoke with other people was a debate panel, and I really didn't get a chance to engage with anybody else on there because the conversation just got out of hand and it was only a half hour long. But I could really sense the real desire to see PulseChain take off and do something. And I'm just kind of sitting back, not feeling like I need to say anything because I've got something that has taken off and is doing something. So it's like, I don't have anything to prove. But otherwise, apart from that, it was really good. This was the first time I actually talked to RH Max one-to-one. We had a great conversation, very cordial. I would definitely support any other conferences that he would do in the future. I'm going to be speaking on there 3 times tomorrow. I'm going to be on 2 panels, I think. And then I'm going to be talking about liquidity providing by myself, which is going to be an interesting thing because I recently had watched a series of videos by a guy named Crypto Sloth on YouTube that explains liquidity providing. After I watched all of them twice, it's like I finally get the big picture
There you go.
of liquidity providing, and all my questions about V3 have been answered. So it's like I feel like I'm personally ready to go with all of that. One thing that I would like to see is to see V3 implemented on PulseX, because I'd like to just stick there rather than doing V3 on a different exchange. But we'll just have to see if that comes to pass anytime soon.
And just one thing to add to Tim, I do agree. V3 is going to be extremely important. From my understanding, I don't think Richard Hart likes it, but I really do hope he changes his mind in the future because I do believe that there's a lot of power behind V3 and protecting the chart. But then it can also be a negative factor. So,
sure. Well, I could understand why he wouldn't like V3 because that would take energy away from the buying and burning of PulseX. I believe that's just what comes to me. I could be wrong about that, but I can understand if that's true. That I could understand why Richard wouldn't be a big fan of V3.
Yeah, well, I think the main problem with V3 is the fees generated. When you have it on V2, the fees go back into liquidity, so it helps keep the liquidity strong. What a lot of guys like to do is put the liquidity up but take the fees out. So then basically the fees come out. Now, in the beginning, it didn't make sense to launch PulseChain on V3 because we needed all V2 across the board. But now that the majority of the liquidity is V2, when you add V3 on top of it, I believe it complements it. So I actually agree with you that we need it now more than ever, but we'll just have to see. So
yeah, I mean, if worst comes to worst, we'll have to, if we want to implement V3, we'll have to do it on another exchange. But I'd rather stick to Richard's products, if he's willing to bring that on.
interesting. And what would,
Nathan just speaking from the dark.
wait. I do look okay, right?
Yeah,
You
No, we
look,
can't see you, dude.
yeah,
Black screen from the very beginning.
Is it only
Yeah,
black?
I told you.
yeah,
It's
dude.
only black
Black
It's
screen.
I've been
it's
telling
a
you. the whole
totally
time.
black screen. Take the
All right.
lens cap off your camera, man.
I know, right?
No.
It's
I'm
either the
gonna come
lens
back.
cap or
I knew it. I knew something was
Yeah.
weird. Let me. I'll be back.
Did you know something was weird when I said you're in the darkness? I went on and on about him being in the dark. He's like, oh yeah, whatever. Wait, I'm in the dark.
He didn't know you meant literally, bro.
Yeah,
I meant perpetually and in life, sir.
yeah. I was like, he's talking from the shadows. Hint, hint, hint.
No, he didn't get it. He thought we were making euphemisms and shit, metaphors and shit. I love it. Well, hey, Tim, that is. Hey, buddy, look at that.
Hey,
You wait.
That's
Is
look
this
like
really
you
the first
just
time
woke
you're
up.
seeing me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
Get ready for your replay. It's gonna be
Watch
funny.
the replay, bro.
Yeah, you missed all my
Son.
faces when I was doing my come to Jesus moment while I'm like banging bitches and like doing LPs.
I was about to say, bro, if you shaved your beard again, I would tell Mo to kick your ass out of the live stream. Do not shave your beard.
You know, it
It's-
comes
it
back
would
and
be
I'm just like, how can I say no to this thing? Love it.
If you shave your beard, Chris is gonna be like the Family Guy thing.
But
He's
yeah,
gonna
but then
say
I
that,
eat
be
like a really like I eat like a massive burger with like bacon and everything and yeah, all barbecue sauce and onions, and then I go to kiss my wife and I remember mustaches. Mustaches are called a flavor saver for a reason.
Indeed.
I'm like, come here, baby.
just put a little soy sauce right around the
Yeah,
edge
I had a
before you
burger
see it.
5 hours ago.
Oh my god, this fucker. Okay. Best part about these streams is you never know when it's gonna go south. Right there.
It's usually
17
my
minutes.
fault.
I don't think it's usually your fault. I
No.
think you have a long ways to catch up, sir. Long ways. You're not challenging this fucking crowd.
after the conference was over, or actually as it was finishing up, I got a text from Travis letting me know that our shirts that we've been waiting on forever arrived today. So I'm sporting one of our new TFC shirts made by the PulseChain store that we're going to be making available to people.
That's
Well,
awesome.
your first 4 or 5 are on stream here. We need one each.
I'm gonna
One
get
for
an
every
extra
team member,
small.
sir.
I'm gonna get extra small, bro. Let's go.
Bust out.
Medium is the smallest size we ordered.
Really? Do you have a medium?
You guys didn't know TFC stands for the Fitzgerald Company. I think I said TFC. TFC.
It's all right.
You put me in the center for that one?
No, but hey, just
There you
all
go.
jokes aside, guys, you know, TFC, they got new t-shirts coming in, goes back into the project. You know, this is a great way to support TFC. Tim has done a
Yes.
great job to build this project, and the best way to show your support is, you know, consider getting some of the products that are coming out. If it's something you don't want to do, completely understandable. But like I said, I'm definitely getting a tee. I definitely support TFC. And I do think TFC is going to billions. Make that clear.
Well,
Yo, in the PulseChain store, they make really good stuff. It's not like some like print shop type of stuff. Like they make quality material.
yeah, the material that this shirt is made on is like high quality stuff. This isn't just some Walmart brand t-shirt. This is actually really good.
Looks like a wiki material.
Yeah.
Love it. All right. Well, I'm not lying. Like I need at least 1 or 2 of those shirts. Like give me 2, because I'm the guy who will like have something awesome and then immediately like destroy it or like spill something on it or like and like that's the only one I had. Yeah. So 2, please.
Yeah, I'm the brand new pants and always get a stain on it guy. My wife is just like, oh, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, I don't know.
Okay.
I got
Well,
hungry.
you ready? Now you know why people cook without their pants off.
There you go. Yeah. I thought it was like making bacon without a shirt on. And it's just like kind of like masochistic a little bit because you're just like sitting there and it's like pew, 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 little spots of hot oil all over your chest, belly, rubbing it in, feeding your wife bacon, and you're like,
you're supposed to make it a competition, and you dodge the fucking grease.
yeah, waiting for those big pops.
All right. So look, we're super excited about TFC. Show me a fucking better chart than that. I mean, seriously, show me a fucking better chart than that. It's at 10 million market cap, 10x more to go, and we're at 100 million. 10x more to go, and you're at a billy.
Yep.
TFC to a billy, baby. Let's fucking go.
Billy.
And look, if you think like I do, and this whole panel does, that Pulse Chain is going to do even half of what we think it's going to do. The rising tide lifts all boats, fellas. So
what?
I would love to see what happens then.
If PulseChain does anything besides dump, we're just going to go crazy.
I mean, it has been technically at a slow clip for a while, and what we can see. Well, here, let me switch to the price in Pulse, and so there's that.
Yeah, there's that.
So, like I said. So look, we're all psyched for Pulse Chain. I feel like any stream now, we're going to be busting out with like, holy shit, EHEX is busting out. Holy shit, PDAI is breaking out. Holy shit, TFC's at a 50 million market cap. Like, these are all things that are coming in the future. Besides that, I'm not going to talk about too much on stream today. I'm not going to talk about it at all, but I will tease you a little bit. I've been playing on Sonic a lot, and I'm learning a lot over there. And we might have some things to talk about. We might, because that chain looks to be bouncing very soon. They have a lot of big events coming in the next week. They're hyping this week up like crazy. Looks like they're about to get another automated market maker on there. They're about to have an upgrade on the chain. They're about to do an airdrop in a very interesting distribution fashion, in which only 25% of it is up front and the rest of it comes in an NFT, which you can sort of play around with, which allows a lot of stickiness in there.
Hallelujah.
Sonic could very well be bouncing and be poised to have a awesome summer. And I've started coining Sonic Summer in all my posts because the energy in the Sonic community is just ramping up so much that it feels like being in the early days of a lot of other ecosystems.
Testify.
And the money is just flowing left and fucking right. Testify. So I'm super happy about what I'm doing in Sonic. I don't quite know exactly what I'm doing. I've been trying to reach out to a couple groups of people to have them, give me the exact details, because I don't want to say something and then have it be totally wrong and I just won on a fluke, and then I tell people to do something and then they fucking lose.
That's
like
right.
My ultimate fear in life. So we'll talk about Sonic more in the future.
You need a choir and an organ behind you as you're like saying each point as you're rattling it off. You're gonna have an airdrop. And then it just gets into full on like people dancing with tambourines, speaking in tongues. Oh yeah, throwing money everywhere.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll take that. Look, that's what it feels like, man. I made a couple. I made the same joke a couple times recently. When COVID happened, I just got kicked off YouTube, and the markets crashed. I don't know if you remember that. It was wild. I was at work. I worked at a catering company, and we basically watched the whole world shut down and go, catering is no longer needed. We're not doing that anymore. But while it was happening, every day I was watching the stock market. And for a while, it, kind of hung in there. And then it was like down 800 points, trading halted. Next day, down 1,400 points, trading halted. Down 1,000 points, trading halted. Down 1,000 more points, traded halted. And it just did that over and over and over again. And the whole world was reacting like the whole fucking world was going to end. in those moments, that's where you pick and choose your places. And that's kind of this moment where I have where, like, I don't know, Sonic feels like it's at this perfect bounce. And going into this summer, oh man, I'm excited.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Don't talk about Moa without me.
I'm not.
Dun,
Hey,
dun.
so the Moa bird, we're gonna pump that thing. We're going with that. We're dumping Wooly. We're going with Moa. Don't tell me. But like in that time period, you could pick anything and win, like anything and win, because everything had dumped so hard in the stock market. So in that year of 2020, there were a lot of stock analysts and stock pickers who had just insane records. And so, 2021 would come around and these people would be like, well, hey, I'm following so-and-so. So-and-so had a 700% return, on their portfolio. And they were talking about one analyst in specific, and I'm not going to call the analyst out. But this guy came on, he goes, I'm tired of hearing that shit. The market was so depressed that anyone could win if you picked anything. So that's where I feel like the sentiment is right now. Like everything kept clipping down. You're watching BTC go up. And now it's alt season time. Let's fucking go. There's so much fucking energy in here. If you're not feeling this fucking energy, you're not in the right fucking community. Okay? This guy has made so many fucking alpha calls, not the fucking astronaut, this guy. I hope my camera's pointing in the right direction. He's made so many fucking calls before we even entered this shit. Don't fade this fucking team because this is going to be a wild fucking ride. I want you to be here in a month when we look at this TFC chart. I want you to be here in a month when we pull up whatever of the number of picks that Chris has had is just going gangbusters. I want you to be here on stream when we pull up Yee at a Billy. This is going to be nuts. Let's fucking go.
Yes,
Chris.
sir. Oh, sorry. Was me? Did you say me or Ted?
I'm talking to you, Chris.
You can hear me?
Right now. Oh, Goo. Sorry.
Yeah, what up,
What's
Goo?
up?
No, I was gonna say, Chris, that's a perfect time to show everybody the Ethereum chart, and we just had that golden cross yesterday on the 1 day. So this just goes to show you, I think all season is fully loading right now, bro.
Yeah, man. Well, if you guys want, we can run through some quick charts. I know the Yee. Shout out to the Yee Army. They're raiding the crap out of the live stream right now. So, but what you thinking? Maybe how about all right. We'll do Yee in a second. But this is actually
go to
more.
Ethereum.
This is actually more important. Hey, I just got the Sonic chart. We can plot the Sonic chart for all the Sonic lovers up there.
Okay.
Because for some reason I'm turning to a partial Sonic maxi. Getting bad, bro.
Turning you motherfuckers. Sonic Summer. Let's fucking go. Tell
All
me,
right.
man.
All right. So, was the Golden Cross on the daily? Yeah, it was. It was on the daily.
Yeah, yesterday.
All right. So, what is a Golden Cross? And I'll make this very simplistic. You can also go on Google, ask AI or whatever. But it's when you have a long-term moving average cross over a short-term moving average. So what it's saying is the long-term buys are superseding the short-term buys, which means there's a long-term accumulation. When you get one of these golden crosses, it follows by a massive explosion. And I'll show you guys proof, just so you guys know I'm not BSing you. When we had that first initial pump back in November 21st, 2023, when that happened, we got a golden cross right here. And that basically led us to let's look at the ROI real quick. About a 2x. And then we dumped down, got a death cross, came back up, got a golden cross, still got a pump, but it turned out to be a dead cat bounce, or you can make argument that's a double top, came back down, and now we're getting back into our next golden cross. So what this tells me, and what Goog got pointed out, because he was tweeting about this, and you guys should be following him, and he was screaming at it. He was screaming at the top of his lungs on top of a building. Altcoin season is about to start, because when you see the first rotation into altcoins, it always goes through Ethereum and then trickles down to other L1s, your meme coins, your Yees, your TFCs, your Pulse chains, whatever your favorite coin is. So overall, Ethereum pumping is a good thing. And for all you guys who are talking shit that Ethereum is dead, I hope you cope. So, long story short, what we see on the Ethereum chart, just some quick TA. We have this inverse head and shoulders. I have no idea when I called this out. I think this was actually a prediction now I think about it. I did on live stream. And it's actually playing out right to the T. Wow. All right. So inverse head and shoulders. What this tells me right here is because we are breaking out from that neckline, we do a little bit of a target breakout. We're basically going to come up here and test all-time highs. So because we have a confirmed breakout, I suspect, or what I'm predicting, towards the end of this month or the beginning of next month, we will be seeing at somewhere right around 4K ETH. And it's going to happen a lot sooner rather than later. When that hits, we might get a little bit of a correction, bounce down, and then we'll start going up and test, what's the all-time high? About 4,800. So overall, guys, chart looks good. Inverse head and shoulders, golden cross, and we're breaking out of a bull flag. Those are three. Well, we're testing the top of a bull flag. Excuse me. Those are three bullish patterns, and that tells me things are looking good. Any quick comments, questions from the panel?
Yes.
Yeah, I like the fact that it's holding that God candle. See that God candle we printed and we're holding up there? That's extremely bullish to me, bro.
Right there.
And the fact that Wintermute is selling a lot of Bitcoin now and buying a lot of Ethereum, it's like, all right, who are they buying this Ethereum for? You know what I mean? And they're buying it for all the big players, Coinbase, Circle, Robinhood. So everybody's loading up on Ethereum right now. So the same way all these institutions, they loaded up on Bitcoin. Now you see Bitcoin touch 123K today. The same thing is going to happen with Ethereum. I have no doubts about it. Once this thing pops, is that's it. Once we get past all-time high, everybody gets shaken up. That's been holding it for the last 3 or 4 years at the same price. That's it. They're all going to leave, and then the institutions are going to send this thing, bro. So 7K, 8K ETH is on the table, but it's going to happen a lot sooner than what people think.
Wow.
Hey, do you want to share what you were talking about this morning in our team chat? You know what I'm talking about?
Me or Goo God?
Goo. Your observation on the BTC move and how close it came to liquidating.
Oh yeah. So this happened to me before, right? So I have a Bitcoin short in, right? And I've been feeding it. I came in within $300 of being liquidated, right? And that was by mistake. Okay, I did not do that on purpose. That was by mistake. So, and then I didn't get liquidated, and boom, this thing started just dumping, right? Bitcoin just started dumping from 123 coming straight down. So the last time that happened to me, same type of situation, I can't remember if I was shorting or I was longing, but I just remember after that thing took off. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think it was a Jasmine long. And it came within like real close, like 7% of being liquidated. It didn't get liquidated, and then it just took off. And I think I sold that thing at like 1,500% is when it started to top out. And I was like, all right, I'm out. So now that has happened to me with this Bitcoin short, it's like, okay, I'm short Bitcoin, I'm long ETH, and I'm seeing the trickle down effect. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing them. They're taking profit from Bitcoin and they're buying Ethereum. I'm seeing the market makers do that. So it's like, okay, once Ethereum gets to a high enough price and they're happy with that, boom, meme coins are going to start running, bro. So these are like indicators to me. And, you know, when something like that happens, $300. I don't know if you guys play with leverage, but to come within $300 of being liquidated, bro, it's like it's unheard of. They should have scammed with me. It's like it would have been an easy thing for them, but they didn't. And yeah, right now it's looking good.
Good job.
And to add to what Gugat's saying, and I'm just I'm confirming what Gugat's saying right now. So this is called the ETH BTC pair. It's basically when you put ETH and BTC together on an exchange and you trade in and out, you can look at the ratio, and it says the price performance of ETH versus BTC. And right now on the daily, we are forming a really good inverse head and shoulders. And let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see that. So what this is telling me, you can make a case for this being a cup and handle. I like to say it's an inverse head and shoulders. So basically, we have a neckline. I'll probably put the neckline a little bit higher. And when we break out this neckline, we're going to start to see ETH run really hard versus Bitcoin. And that's when you're going to get that FOMO effect. And if you guys look at the macro, let me go on a higher time frame. So if we look at the macro, basically, or ETH versus Bitcoin is forming this massive Elliott wave triangle. And we had a breakdown at point E. Now it's coming back down. There's a good chance if we get back into this triangle, we could get a breakout and we see a massive explosion of ETH versus Bitcoin. So to confirm what Gugat's saying, Ethereum is starting to go up versus Bitcoin. Ethereum's the trade.
There you go.
Love it.
Cool.
I thought you said point ye.
Point ye? You said ye? You said ye? Bro, you just read my mind. You just read my mind because,
So Chris, you made a comment about an inverse head and shoulder pattern on my chart and that we'd broken out of it and that was a bullish sign for you. You remember tweeting about that the other day?
Yep. I got the tweet.
No, it's ye, not yup. Ye.
Yeep. Yelp. Would it be Yelp?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, so
Ethereum.
So just confirming what Tim is saying, inverse head and shoulders are extremely bullish patterns. There's really bullish patterns, there's really bearish patterns, and then you got kind of like that, 50-50 patterns. Like there's patterns that tend to be extremely bullish, but can be bearish. So for example, I would say an ascending triangle is less bullish than an inverse head and shoulders or a cup and handle. And then you also have a descending triangle, which can be more bearish than a head and shoulders pattern. So the main point I'm trying to say is when you say inverse head and shoulders, I would say you should be more confident in the bullish scenario than the bearish scenario. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. So you guys ready for some Yi? The number one meme coin on Ethereum, the coin that's going to flip Pepe, the coin that's going to flip SPX, and the coin that's going to make Murad cope. Yes, let's talk about this, baby.
Ye.
All right. So just looking at Yi right now, we had this trend line.
Drink when he says ye.
What's up?
I said drink whenever someone says ye.
Bro, we would get drunk real fast.
I'm gonna put people into alcohol poisoning. Ye.
Shots ye.
So basically, here's what was going on with the chart. I would make a case for this being just a massive cup and handle. And so what this was telling us in our last analysis, that we're going to come up and test all-time highs. Right when we started to get that breakout, we actually broke down, came back, retested that neckline 1, 2, 3, 4 days, and then we broke down. So this is a case where you see a cup and handle, had a breakout, but you didn't confirm the breakout. You need 2 green candles past the neckline to confirm it. So it's not a done deal until you get those 2 green candles. And that didn't happen with E. We got a breakdown, came back down, and now we're back into consolidation phase. So overall, that is not necessarily bearish. I would say that based on the chart and how we're still trending upwards and we're deviating from this massive trend line that's been going on since 2023, Yi is extremely bullish right now. Now, that's just on the macro. Now, if I come on the micro, which is a shorter time period, I'm also seeing a second trend line starting to form. So this one dates back to about June 13th. So this is a 2-month trend line.
It's my
Coming
birthday.
up. Touch it. There you go. Matrix confirmed. You got 1, 2, 3. You got 4 touches. So what this is telling me is there's a mass consolidation. There's a shakeout the weekends. So in my opinion, with ye starting to sit flat here and you're starting to see less price fluctuations, that's when you start to get a pop, because what that tells me is sellers are being exhausted. Now checking on the MACD, and this is really interesting that I'm seeing. We are getting very close to a bullish cross on the MACD. You see how you have these like red candles showing the volume, and then you have the 12 and 26 moving average. When this blue line comes up and gets closer to that orange line, that's going to be a break point, and that tells you that it's getting ready to go. Now, to front run that, what I like to look at is these nice little bars. You get like a peak, starts coming down, peak up, starts coming down. So as these bars get really, really smaller, we get very closer to the point. And that's what I'm seeing with these decrease in plus price fluctuations. Now coming over to the RSI is laying flat because the price is trading sideways. So overall, guys, Yi looks phenomenal. Now I want to look at a higher time frame right now. So the last thing I want to say, and I don't want to milk this too much. We had a breakout. We had 2 red candles. And now for this week, what's going to be very interesting, if we print a doji right here on the weekly, followed by a massive bullish engulfing candle next week, that's going to be a morning star. If we get a morning star on the E chart, I'm telling you right now, this thing's about to go. So what am I looking for this week? I want to see a doji followed by the next week with a bullish engulfing candle that exceeds the price of 0.00552. So that's going to be, what was that, 5.5 million? Yeah, 5.5 million. So if next week we close above a $5.5 million market cap, in my opinion, I think he's going to get ready to go. So overall, chart looks good. Any questions, comments from the panel?
How long does it take to mortgage your house? I think I need more money.
Hey, I saw something on Twitter. Somebody did a lottery with like $2 tickets and was actually able to sell off their mansion for $500,000. So you can do a lottery, bro.
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying.
Hey, Chris, a quick question. Back on a previous chart where you were showing the MACD, that blue and orange line crossing over, those columns underneath there, what do those columns represent? Those green and red, they don't represent price. They're not price candles.
Volume.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you see what this is telling me, so for example, when you get immense periods of buy pressure and it's exceeding the sell pressure, it's going to print one of these green candles on the daily. So it's saying buy, and then gets smaller. And now you got some sell pressure coming in all across. And so this will tell you when you have high areas of buy pressure and low areas of sell pressure. So
very useful. Very useful.
So I really like the MACD because it predicts moves before they happen. And when it comes to a TA, a lot of people make this like a PhD. Some people keep it very simplistic. I like to be in the middle. That's where I like to be. I don't want to be too crazy with it. And I also don't want to be too simplistic. I want to be in this point where I'm different from everybody else, but I'm dangerous enough to make some good calls on chart movements.
It's like a doctorate with just a sprinkle of autism on there.
Yep.
It's fucking perfect. It's fucking perfect.
Yeah, dude.
No,
we're going to start a new company called Autism Trading. So we're looking for interns.
Oh my God. Do you know how fast that would actually?
I might just start a new company.
Oh my God. Oh,
yeah, so guys, overall, just want to say Yi looks great. I saw Money Maker Miss. She said still good entry for Yi, in my opinion. The one thing that I would be paying attention to, besides all the other complicated stuff, this trend line on the micro. So on the short term period, now that we're touching it, in my opinion, that'll be a great entry. The backup case, I'm saying the backup because it is within the realm of possibility. I don't want to be
Oh,
a
shit.
bull. It's going to be this long-term trend line. So, all good? Oh, dude. Brandon's here. Yo, Brandon, get on live stream. Brandon, come on live stream, bro.
You ready? You ready? It's like Legends, except for Mo.
Oh, also,
Damn it.
real quick, before I forget, I just want to say, if you guys want to save money on your swaps, if you want to use one of the number one products in all crypto, go check out the Switch. The Switch is where I go to degen, buy pixelated images of dinosaurs and mammoths, and it is your number one stop place to get discounts on all your fees. Uniswap charges you a bunch. The Switch charges you the Switch saves you a bunch of money. Fuck Uniswap. Start switching. Let's freaking go.
Yo, and listen, if you guys want to stable up, if you guys are trying to stable up any type of anything, use Switch, because Uniswap, they are robbing you blind. If you want to swap Ethereum into USDC, you're getting smoked, bro.
Yep.
What they're gonna charge you $100 for, Switch charges you $1, bro. $1. So it's like, dude, even if you're not swapping and you're making trades, even if you just want to stable up some money, don't use Coinbase, don't use a centralized exchange, don't use Uniswap. Use Switch.
All right.
Okay, let me add to that. Because Verse likes to say that he's slightly autistic and retarded. I'm not slightly retarded. I'm like moderately to full on retarded. Switch is amazing, and I know it's amazing, and I've used it a ton of times, and I forget like half the time. And every time I forget, I look at the fee, and I'm like, motherfucker, these guys just took $5 for what? And then I'm like, Switch, damn it! And then I go back to Switch, and then and then I'm like retarded, and a day later I go back to Uniswap. So like I'm getting there, but like, hey, I use Switch too, and more and more and more. And I will say this for all the retarded people. It might take 4 whole seconds longer than Uniswap. So just rein in the retardation and the jeetness, and you will get a much better deal. Yeah, just hang in there for 3 seconds longer. But yeah, I'm retarded and I forget all the time.
But
I think they fixed that though, because my shit is going through super fast now, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm DJing like crazy. But also, just to add, if you're on PulseChain, you want to buy some Pulse, you can do that. You can also get eHex as well. Switch has it already preloaded in there, so you don't have to go through the CAs and risk getting a scam contract. It's already programmed in there, and it will also have your favorite projects on the Switch. So stop swapping, stop bitching, start switching.
Can I get
that's amazing?
Can I get that based BpDAI on Switch?
Yeah.
Yes, you can, sir.
Can I get that
up for us
Dragon Fart Dust?
Yes, you can, sir.
Yeah, anything on that.
That's actually where I bought all of those products.
Yep.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
You can also set limit orders on Switch as well.
Oh, there you go.
You got limit orders here. So if you guys want to come in here and say, hey, you want to go sleep and you want to like exit out of position, you can come in here, set a limit order for Hex, Morpheus. You can even do one for Titan X, all that good stuff, and it will automatically do the execution once it hits your price range. So it's a dangerous tool to have. And I'll tell you one thing, limit orders is the biggest advantage in this market, because once everybody figures it out, it's going to be very hard to moon a coin. But the advanced, the pros figure out now. So now's the time to put in that work, get ahead of the crowd, and the Switch is going to lead you down that road to victory. So
amen, brother. Amen.
Love it.
Yeah, I mean,
Morpheus.
90% of my transactions are done through limit orders, and 90% of them execute while I'm AFK. So
nice.
And also Switch has custom recipients as well, so that's really cool too.
Yep. And if you're a project and you want to add the Switch to your website, you can come over here to the widget, all that good stuff. Yeah, so Sorry, guys. I just want to make sure you get that across. Shout out to the Switch. I know you guys want the alpha and the TA. So, yeah, you guys want to keep it moving or?
Yeah. Pull up some Wooly.
Yeah. We got Wooly. Didn't you hear the word?
Wooly.
We're moving, bro. It's MOA time.
Well, I want to put up a counter position, or I mean, I don't know, Wooly.
We fighting or what?
Because we got the
Wooly now.
So we got the real research, right? The science behind it's interesting, right? Because you got a real company out there trying to de-extinctify animals that maybe, you know, should we be? I don't know. I'm interested to see if you could see a woolly mammoth walking around someday. What I think is more likely is that the research that, so you have Wooly, right? And you have Elon Musk calling out that he wants a miniature woolly mammoth. Token gets created, right? And Ben Lamb comes in, he's the CEO of Colossal, right? Comes in and says we're on it. But right now, the science that's actually actively happening is bringing back the giant moa bird, which went extinct 500 years ago. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's
these two narratives playing out. You got Wooly, that, you know, ton of holders, ton of momentum, charts doing it, in my opinion, doing a yee, getting itself ready. And then you got Moa.
Goo flipped me this morning. I got my Wooly bag, and I have my Moa bag. Moa. I should have gone a lot harder than that. I just realized. But he goes, bro, they're not gonna bring back a woolly mammoth. Do you know how fucking big that is? Do you know what those fucking tusks would be like? Bro, nobody wants that thing rampaging around. And I'm like, yeah, wait a minute. What if you put an island with just woolly mammoths on it, and then all those guys who want to go and like hunt in safaris, you let them go do it, but you give them a bow and arrow.
Oh, they're gonna die.
And the prize is if you live, right? It's real fucking Hunger Games. Let's fucking go. All right. Yeah. Only real man go to
that would be the best. Oh man, video cameras all over the island, woolly mammoths rampaging.
Bro, guys go to Kodiak.
You can watch a guy shoot an arrow at a woolly mammoth. He's like, I don't even know if it made past the first layer of hair.
No.
Those things got like 24 inches of fur, bro. You're not getting through that thing.
I just posted tonight. I was at a museum and they had a woolly mammoth skull and tusks in the exhibit. So I shared that out tonight on my post, and it is.
How big was it?
Dude, it is fucking huge. The tusks were at least 7 feet long.
Oh my god!
You see what I'm saying? So yeah, now, what's more feasible now? So check this out. What's more feasible? This aggressive, territorial, right, woolly mammoth with 7-foot tusk running around, or a harmless, flightless, possibly delicious bird.
You
know what I mean? Yeah, exactly, bro. So what's more feasible? And they already said they're gonna have like 30 million of them by 2030, bro. So it's like, even if they don't deliver on that and they just have 10, we already won.
Dude,
so
oh my god, it'd be huge.
So, yeah, I get it why like the woolly guys are mad because, you know, we're shilling Moa and stuff like that. But you gotta realize what's more feasible, what's more likely to happen. You have to deal with reality on reality's terms. So like, I still hold my Moa bag, but I still hold my woolly bag, but I do think Moa is more bullish. I do. And it's just a matter of time before the market realizes that, and they see that people like Mario on the wall and, you know, Colossal's constantly tweeting about it, and Ben Lamb and everything else. It's just a matter of time before somebody says, okay, Moa is the one. And that's it. It's off to the races, bro. So I think we're just front running the crowd right now. We're probably too early, like we are on a lot of stuff. So, you know, it's going through its growing pains, but I am extremely bullish on Moa. And I think it is more bullish than Wooly. Like, I'm sorry to say, and I do like Wooly, but I think Moa is more bullish.
Time to start.
This is why you come to this stream. You get analysis you won't get anywhere else. We don't just show random meme coins. We sit there and we analyze. We go, no, seriously, What's more likely to be made? A bird or a 30-foot fucking monster elephant? Come on, people. Be smart.
So-
Aim fucking responsibly.
I want to see the first ones that come out of the lab, like the first woolly mammoth, and they're like, oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Call the press
like
off.
half a tusk. It's like
Coming out the other side.
Let me do my analysis on Wooly, because we're actually coming to a critical inflection point, and then we'll switch over to Moa. But I'm just doing this based on a TA perspective, not based on the beef. But I do like Moa a lot. I'll tell you like that. I think that's extremely bullish based off of what they're saying. But if you're in Wooly, I just want to make this crystal clear. You're not gonna like what I'm about to say, because we're getting to a critical point on the chart. So you guys see this trend line since the project began. We came up, explosion, came back down, touched that trend line, and we got a gnarly wick. So here's what's going to happen. There's a good chance that we have to fill in this wick and retest this trend line at about $1.6 million market cap, right around there. Now, when we hit that mark, that is going to be the make it or break it point. If we break down from 1.6 million, we're going to go a lot lower. If we bounce, Wooly's still going to be in play. So this is like a 50-50 play. If you're bullish on Wooly, if we hit that mark and you're bullish, that might be a great time to put some capital in, not financial advice. But just keep in mind, if I see it break down to like 1.5, 1.4, 1.3, I'll be sweating. That's the main point I'm just trying to get across. And that's what the chart tells me. So right now, the chart is looking a little bit rough, but there is potential for it to bounce. And if it bounces, I want to see it right on this trend line. So that's the big
I want to see what that community's made of.
Right?
This is how I see morning star patterns form. So let's see what happens. If I don't see this morning star pattern form, and the next day, then I'm dumping on my Wooly and I'm rotating it into Moa. Fuck out of here.
Rotation. I want Moa that.
I'm just like thinking of this weird scenario in my head where they actually create a woolly mammoth, and then Trump gets on and goes, "What the fuck? Are you kidding me?" And we see the first U.S. airstrike, and they blow up the woolly mammoth. They're like, "No, there will be no monster elephants roaming around America."
And they're really big.
And
it's beautiful.
Shit up,
but it's big.
And
I do not.
And to also,
oh yeah, look at that MACD, bro.
Yeah, and
go.
And to also confirm that bounce, if you guys looked at the MACD, like Guga was pointing out, you see that potential cross right here. So basically, what I'm saying is that move that I'm telling you about, when those lines get very close, that's when it's going to happen. And just because you get a cross doesn't necessarily mean it's going to go through. What this is telling me is that we're going to see something happen within the next couple of days. So I would keep your eyes out. And what I'm telling you is what all the big whales are looking at. So I got a little crystal ball, no Nago bow, and I'm telling you the future potentially. So it is what it is. So,
hey,
all right.
You've called and predicted many moves and many moves across time frames very well. Don't fade anything Chris says.
Chris, can I fill in a little background here?
Which chart?
Yeah, for Moa. I just want to say, Telegram, we control it. X account, we got delegate. So we got a blue check official X account. It's basically resurrected. It's so hard to say. I mean, it's like what is this, 4 or 5 days old? But I'm not calling this a community takeover. I'm interested in watching a narrative play out. I'm not the biggest guy on waiting for someone to like post about something. But it's a nice to have. I'm more about can a community rally come together and make something happen out of what looks like, we had our time and now it's gone. But it's like, what did it really go up to? 300, 250, 300K market cap, back down, pulled back down. Now it's at 39K. I mean, you've got people with real conviction in this play, in a true believer cycle, right? And you got people that also know what they're doing when it comes to getting the community bullish, keeping a Telegram focused and clean, right? And keeping things looking really good on socials. So you'll be seeing more from us. I like my MOA bag.
MOA.
Yeah.
Why?
And just some quick TA, keep in mind, this is a 39K market cap. And one thing I always suggest, I want to go crazy with TA with coins under 500K market cap. I would even apply that to 1 mil. So at this point, I'm not going to give you like a crazy TA entry because it's such a low market cap.
Yeah.
It's either you believe in the project or you don't. And in my opinion, if it's at 39K, you're a 1% bag, was it like $400, $500? That's a potential to be part of something big. So, the chart did have a massive correction at 200K. I do see signs of it bottoming out, but because the market cap's so low, man, it's one of those things that you're either with it or you're not. It just is what it is. So
I like the idea of it being 39K market cap. And you're like, hey, can you give me a TA for a better entry? for a better entry on 39K? Just fucking buy, bro. Just
38.
Like, I'm getting to a point where I don't really like to do TA on coins less than 250K. I mean, under 500K is kind of pushing it, depending on what it is. But you don't want to overthink these things, because going from 39K to 250K can happen like a snap of the fingers. You know what I'm saying? So there's no need to do crazy high level PhD stuff on something so simple.
100%.
Yep. Yeah. You're either you ride or die, and you're watching the science actually play out. I mean, I'm all over Colossal. I'm waiting for their next post, and I'm just going to keep hitting Ben Lamb. I'm hitting Ben Lamb.
Yes, sir. So real quick, any other charts do you guys want to review? Because I could do a quick speed run.
Dealer's
Let's look at the King chart.
All right, King. Speed run. All right, if you guys got some up next, I'll do a quick speed run since I was out for a week, and we can go crazy with it. So, King chart. All right, we got rocking and rolling. So, King, I do see a trend line coming across right here. We got 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4, 5, and then 6 are coming back down, touching this trend line. So overall, King is still in a positive uptrend. I do see an ascending triangle forming. I would probably put it about right here. So it came up, retested the top of the ascending triangle, exploded out, came back into the triangle. In my opinion, that has a lot to do with what's going on with Pulse. Pulse is holding back some really great altcoins on PulseChain. Take a quick look at the MACD. So MACD, interesting. We did print a bullish cross. This is just for today. So overall, what I'm seeing is we're starting to see our next move come into fruition. We got through all this sell pressure, and now we're starting to see some more buys come in. And then just taking a look at the RSI real quick. RSI it's dipping low, so it's sitting at about 41.58. So typically when we're down below 50, that tells you that it's oversold. So my analysis on King is the chart is oversold. It looks like it's coming back to the ascending triangle. So overall, extremely bullish, and great entry. And we're seeing
Chris, can I ask you a question? I can't see that well, but is that like a double bottom on the RSI?
Yep. Yeah, one rounded bottom, came down, formed another rounded bottom. Now you're retesting that bottom. And so if we see the RSI come back up, that's going to be a triple bottom. And what that tells me is when you get those multiple bottoms, it needs to pop up towards the higher, well, I don't want to say oversold territory, but higher RSI, if that makes sense.
Yeah, bullish.
So overall,
like a pair of sunglasses.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing about the RSI that I will point out. Typically, when you get those bottoms, you see how it comes down here, and everyone's like, "Oh, this is doom and gloom." Came up, and then pop up. That's called a hidden divergence on the RSI, and it came up and exploded. What I'm seeing right here is a potential replication of this pattern coming over here coming down, testing down. And then if we start to get a bounce up, we might get another hidden divergence on the RSI chart. So those things I definitely do look for. A lot of TA guys see this and they tend to overcomplicate it. What this is telling me is that we're starting to see the chart bottom out and the seller's getting exhausted. Cool. Any other charts? Speed run?
Do your mom, PULSECHAIN.
Your mom. Okay, so your mom's very interesting when it comes to TA because there's a lot of thick liquidity. So
where's their
Your mom has
burn?
a lot of thick liquidity.
Where's
Your
their
mom is
burn coming from?
I don't
Your
think.
mom.
From the founder.
Fucking mom's burning it, bro.
So what I
Every
noticed.
state-
Go ahead.
No, you're good.
So what I
Don't
noticed.
interrupt, Chris. I'm sorry.
So
I just interrupted.
okay. So what I noticed with these types of projects, you have a bunch of liquidity with Wrap Pulse, you got PTGC, Hex, Inc, and PulseX. So when I like to chart these types of projects, you want to look at it versus Wrap Pulse. And what I'm seeing with your mom is right now it's just trading sideways versus Wrap Pulse, and it's holding up. So a majority of the price action is coming from the on-chain volume. And so we had that initial pop, trading sideways, trading sideways, trading sideways, trading sideways, and now we're looking for that next pop. So overall, just looking at this chart right now, I do see a nice little trend line forming on your mom. And because we pop up, come back, retest the trend line, that actually might be a great entry because this is falling so closely to Wrap Pulse. So overall, I like the chart. It looks good. I'll give you guys some price targets since that was a very basic TA analysis. What I suspect, if we break all-time highs, we could be potentially, I typically when I see these breakouts, they go for the 1618 and then bounce up to the 1.618, which means your mom could potentially hit, was that a $10 million market cap? Here, let me give you the exact number. I don't want to say 10 if it's not true. So that would give us about like a $3 million market cap. Did I do the math on that right? Yeah. Or actually I'll make it simple. Yeah, right around a $3 million market cap. So yeah, that's what I'm suspecting on your mom. Overall, chart looks good, following Wrap Pulse to T. So that's all I got.
Nice. Tim.
Yes.
Before we go to the last words, tell us again what you got going on tomorrow in the conference.
I'm speaking 3 different times. One is exclusively me. I'm going to be talking about liquidity providing. And then I'm going to be on 2 panels. One of them will be a debate panel. And I forget what the other one is, but I'm looking forward to just more participation on the conference. It's been good. So I suspect that tomorrow will be well also.
Who are you debating? Sorry, go ahead.
Who are you debating?
I'm not evading anybody.
Debating.
Oh, debating?
Fuck you! I'm not evading anyone.
I'm not. Evading.
You're evading. I'm not evading.
I would have to check the schedule. I'd have to look at the schedule. I don't remember.
No worries. Do you know what times you will be going on?
I'd have to look at the schedule. Let me pull it up.
He doesn't fucking know.
No, I got it right here.
Good job.
All right, Tim, let's practice real quick. Practice real quick. All fucking meme coins are a scam. Core coins are the only way to go. BpDAI is a scam. Your fucking TFC is a scam. So how you gonna respond to that, Tim?
You don't know what you're talking about.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, all I gotta say is, for all the Hex and PulseChain maxis, that's my best friend Tim, and he said he can kick your ass.
Nice. Look, if anyone gives you shit, just
I'm going to be on a builders panel at 12:30 and
Eastern, Western,
Pacific. 12:30 Pacific. And let's see. I'm going to be doing my liquidity providing talk at 2:15 Pacific. That'll just be me. And then I will be with there's going to be a PULSECHAIN panel. It doesn't say it's a debate panel, so I'm not sure the nature of that panel that will be at the end of the day. That'll be at 3:30 Pacific. So I'm going to be on two panels, and I'm going to be speaking by myself.
You should do it like Ross Perot. You should do it like Ross Perot back in the 90s with like you manually have all your charts made. You're not a digital presentation, right? You're just pulling up Exhibit A, Exhibit B, and it's just all your chart and green candles.
I could do that. You know,
like there's going to be a giant sucking sound coming from traditional finance, and it's all coming to the Fitzgerald Company.
Pretty much. That's pretty much the objective.
I'm 43 years old, by the way, so yeah, I know Ross Perot.
I thought you were going to go somewhere completely different with that. I thought you were going to tell him to start interrupting himself. Can I finish? Can I finish?
Can I finish?
Can I finish? You're the only one talking, Ross. Can I finish?
I'm old enough that I voted in the election with Ross Perot.
Don't out yourself. The young kids, the math is going to blow their mind on that.
You're splitting the vote. You're dividing the people. You're not going for the red or the blue.
Good.
Yeah. We're going to Kansas. And we're going to Iowa. TFC's going to California.
So many people are lost right now. It's okay.
Yeah, I know. Right.
Well, all I got to say is, Tim, good luck. I know you're going to crush it. Put in the good work, and TFC represent, because we're going to billions, baby. Let's freaking go.
Yeah. Are there links to that? Because I didn't see them today. I don't know how you guys were watching. I'm going to be driving a lot tomorrow, so
yes, I'd like to... everywhere, all over PULSECHAIN. Everyone on PULSECHAIN is spreading the link.
Just
RH Max.
Yeah, RH Max. I mean, people have been retweeting.
SJ Wild.
Yeah.
All right. All right, guys.
A few things.
Anyone, just type in.
I work a 9 to 5.
I hear you there, bro.
Speaking of 9 to 5s, Johnny can't be here because he started a new job. Shout out to Johnny. We love you. We appreciate you. We miss you.
Oh, Johnny's getting. Johnny. Can I say Johnny's getting it pushed in his voice memos every day? What's up, bitches? I'm getting it pushed in at the 9 to 5.
Oh my God, his voice memo the other day started with, "What's up, slut muffins?" And I pressed play right as I was walking past the 92-year-old. And she looked at me and I was like,
she was like, "What's a slut muffin?"
Good morning.
Yeah.
Slut muffins.
Are you making muffins, Mo? I want them slutty and sloppy.
I want them sloppy and slutty. Okay. On that note, let's go into last words. I think we can't go any worse. Hang on, I'm gonna let
Goo's reaction was so funny.
Last. Sorry. Goo just is like, what? Why am I here? What is
hand feeding 93-year-olds buttery muffins?
Slutty.
Oh
muffins.
hell no!
It's the only type of muffin I have. Goo, give us your last words, brother. You gave me some laughs to start the day with the woolly talk and a lot of things to think about with the leverage play. Whatever you want to talk about, man. If you want to talk about slutty muffins, talk about slutty muffins.
That's a great ticker, by the way.
Let's go.
We're not making another Zora coin.
The fuck Zora, they're worse. Yeah, man. I think altcoin season is here. We got some more time to accumulate, so don't feel bad. Don't feel like you got a FOMO. There will be red candles, and when we get them, buy them, because this is the time. This is the time to be risk on. This is the time to deploy cash. Like, now is the time, bro. ETH is showing all the signs. Like, all the classic signs, they're being shown right now. So pay attention to them.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Don't fade King. Don't fade the Alien King. Don't fade this fucking team.
That's right.
Sheriff.
Yeah. Chris nailed it. With the buyers getting exhausted and stuff. I mean, you can see it in the charts. He's right. Seller. Yeah, the seller's getting exhausted. And he's right. You can see it. So it's like now's the opportunity. And that was great analysis, Chris. I mean, I like the way you put that because it just really makes it clear. And I miss Johnny, and I feel his pain with the 9 to 5 because when this is done, I'm actually probably going to spend a couple hours just trying to get caught up on everything that I've missed in the past 2 days.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But always love being here with you guys. Tim, congratulations again. You're just kicking ass, and Goo, you're just funny as shit, dude. I think you're hilarious. Mo, you're the man. Nathan, you kill me every time. And Chris, I'm glad you had the opportunity to look up a porcupine's ass.
Wait, you did that, Chris?
Yeah, bro. I investigated. What happens in Alaska stays in Alaska, bro. It just is what it is.
Let's go.
Let's go. Peace,
not gay unless it's a porcupine. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. Oh, bro, we're about to get banned off the face of the internet.
It's all right. I already said COVID in the middle of the stream. We're already gone.
Oh, brother.
Tim, last words, sir. And again, shout out to you. You did a great job at the conference today.
Thank
Look
you.
forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Last words. We have a lot to be thankful for. We've got so much moving in our direction. We've got a lot of momentum building up. So grab your bags, grab a position in your favorite coin, listen to what these guys are telling you, especially when Chris says nice things about TFC. But yeah, it's always great to be on here. Goo, you're awesome. Sheriff, always good to see you. Mo, you're a trip. Nathan, you're a character too. Chris, I don't even know where to start with you. If you're slightly retarded and you like meme coins, you're going to love Chris. But anyway,
That's amazing.
I know the drill here. But anyway, no, everything's great. It's always great to be on here. I love it when people show up and just all the guys in the chat and all the girls and everything. Moneymaker Mish, just great person.
Up and coming legend, man, right there.
Sandy always seems to show up on every stream that I'm on too, so that's always flattering. But anyway, it's great. Going to see you guys all soon. That's it.
Appreciate you, sir. Appreciate you as always. Kick ass tomorrow.
Yep.
Can we get some smolder?
Hang on. I can. Hang on.
There you go. Do it. Roll with
it. Yeah, like this. Ready? Now's the time, family. Yeah. This is the time to see what you're made of. And make a little DGEM plays on the side. I hope everybody has their core bags packed. And get some MOA. That's all I'm talking about.
MOA.
Yeah.
Get some MOA. I'm
gonna go a little hard on MOA and get some word out there. I don't know. Maybe I'll get the official X band. We'll see. The guy that Dev's gonna message me and be like, "What'd you do?" I'll be like, "Dude, what'd you do? You didn't do anything."
What'd you do? Blame that shit on me. I did.
Let's show you how to run a meme coin. And that's it. I'm sorry. I'm currently setting an LP.
All right. Way to do your LP and not the last words. All right. Well, that's fine.
Hey.
All right.
That was my last word. This was my last words.
That's fine. I'm gonna leave Chris the last words because he is the absolute best at it. I just want to let you guys know that I am super fucking excited that he is back. He called this. The energy has been building the entire time he's been gone. He said it was going to be alt season when he got back, and when I woke up, god damn it felt like alt season. So let's fucking go. The team is back. We're gonna fucking win. This whole fucking community is gonna win. Like everything's gonna pump. It's gonna be a fucking super cycle. We're all gonna be on the moon, and we're all going to be singing Kumbaya and who gives a fuck about all the problems in life.
2%.
Yes.
Yo, let me add to that real quick, bro. Chris is in full. Bro, listen, Chris is in full DGen mode right now. He's your favorite DGen's favorite DGen. Do you know that this motherfucker sent me a soul play today? And I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
Wow.
Allegedly, not proven.
So yeah, the minute he calls something new, bro, the minute he posted in one of these channels or one of these chats or tweets it, bro, I'm all over it.
All right, those are better last words than mine. Let's fucking go, Chris. Send us out.
Hey guys, I appreciate all the kind words, man. And I gotta give shout out to all the homies since I gave back. You know, shout out to one of my best friends, the man, the myth, the legend, the Goo God. And hey, Goo God's got some plays, man. When he puts something out there, it always fucking rips, man. So don't fake Goo God's plays. I just want to put that out there. And also don't fake King, because King is going to explode on PULSECHAIN. We're gonna go 80 million, then we're gonna test 100 million, and then we'll go from there. That's what I gotta say. TEDx. Awesome dude, Bitcoin Arnold's. We need to do a live stream on that. Shout out to the homie, Tim, TFC. Absolutely exploding, dude. I love TFC. And to be honest with you, 54 cents, I might get arrested. I can't confirm nor deny that. Nathan, greatest looking dude ever. Shout out for the LP education. I should have listened to you because I started LPing. I started making money, and I can recover some of my gains from all the fuckery I get on, especially on Solana. I'm just kidding. I don't really trade on Solana. Except today. Except today. And then shout out to one of the kindest dudes ever, the Mo, always connecting, bringing everybody together in this live streams. And last but not least, I want to make something clear. Fuck Pepe. Fuck all the LARPs. Yee's going to $1 billion fucking dollars. Let's fucking go. It's dynasty.
Let's go.
Let's go.
And last but not least, one last thing before we actually do the full closeout. If TEDx gets 1,000 followers on Twitter, I'm going to drop one of my gems I haven't posted. If Nathan gets 1,000 followers on Twitter, I'm going to drop an even better gem because TEDx is closer. And then if Johnny gets 1,000 followers on X, I'm going to drop a legendary gem. So if you want those gems, get their Twitter accounts to 1,000. And last but not least, if you like meme coins, if you like altcoins, and you're retarded and you got Elon Musk Asperger's, follow me at the verse 369. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen.